E aí, galerinha, vou voltar a fazer aquelas sides antes da main quest, beleza? Vamos lá. Vamos lá, Victor. Fala comigo. Um homem.
Sid and Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Tá. Deixa eu falar aqui com o malandro. O novinho.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it.
É.
That anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
É só matar os bandidos, ué.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Matar os bandidos.
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Sim.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option. To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
Ok. E eu?
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Tá, pera aí, onde eu tenho que ir agora? Deixa eu falar. Ah, tá, falar com a mulher aqui. Ah, esse episódio vai ter cachorro latindo no fundo, tá bom? Não tô nem aí, se dá. E minha mãe, minha esposa não faz nada.
Here she is.
Mentira, nem esposa eu tenho, eu sou um fudido.
Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
Ah,
Sure, my lady.
esposa. Ah, quer ver?
Pleasure is all mine.
Isso aí, Gil. Atuação.
I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
O level Clive não tá nem aí, tá mostrando ali, é zero de noção.
Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad,
Olha, tô bem.
Are you saying that Dalam's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not.
Isso aí.
We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt.
É burrão, né?
There's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Tá. Nossa, caiu a luz pra caralho. Deixa eu lá fazer a outra quest. Deixa eu pegar ali rapidinho. Licença. Eu acho que preciso pegar as espadas mais fortes pra zerar, né? Eu zerei com a espada mais forte. Mas não precisa não, foi muito fácil pra falar a verdade com ela.
Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Suspeita, hein?
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lupus
Wink.
says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Foi foda.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
Pensativa, hein, tia?
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Supremos que.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
Aquela animação deles correndo, que coisa horrorosa. É a mesma animação sempre, velho.
Not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy,
I'm scary, mami. Mami. Porra, criança se atrapalhando como sempre.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
Ok.
Serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
A gente mata.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight.
Together.
The stakes I concede are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do this.
É só virar o Ifrit, cara, arregaçar todo mundo. Cachorrinha sem educação, eu sei, gente, eu sei que é chato. Só ignorem. Ela não tem educação, fazer o quê? Deixou minha avó, deixou ela muito mimada. Ela deve estar brincando com algum brinquedinho. Tá sendo escroto? Você tá sendo escroto? Toma, sua piranha. Porra, eu perdi muita vida. Calma aí. Tic. Ferrou mais? Devia ter usado isso aqui. Ah, um mago. Mago lazarético. Então, toma. E já era. Opa, opa, mira no bicho, cara. Vai lá, próximo. Eu tenho mais uma rodada. É a regra dos três, é sempre a regra dos três. Porra, minha vida! Ah, mano, nossa, que sacanagem. Que se foda, que se foda. Se foda, vai apelar, vou apelar também. Deu uns 20 mil? 26? Caralho, aí sim. Esse golpezinho aí, babaca. Ah, eu esqueci disso. Ai, ai. Tome. Tome. Morreu. Suave da nave. Só que eu vacilei demais, né? Eu tive que usar 2 itens de cura. Ganhou nível? Ganhou nível? Aê, caralho. 34. Suave, suave. Nenhum item interessante. É, porra, a gente tava em 3 de hoje, tava em 500. Vamos ver. Vamos ver. Nada como matar um monte de bandido pra melhorar a amizade, né, velho?
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold.
Oh.
You saved us, comrade. You saved Dalamil.
We all saved Dalamil.
Isso aí.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our
É, isso aí é coisa da vida.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
Thank you.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Ganhei quanto experiência? 400, não é grande coisa, mas tudo bem. E ganhei nada de interessante. Agora falta te dar as prostitutas, né? Meu. Deixa eu ver onde elas estão. Aqui. É, já ajudei a Martinha, ajudei o cara do deserto, tenho que ajudar prostitutas agora. Que bosta.
First we find Isabel.
É, esse aqui tá lá no puteiro. Puteiro não, né? Na casa de prazeres noturnos. Nunca fui. Curiosidade, talvez um dia eu vá. Eu tenho maior medo de ir, na verdade. Eu sou mó bundão. E aí, galerinha? Você consegue, você consegue. Não consegue. Ixi, Marta não tá aqui.
Lord, milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but
Ah?
different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Super caixas.
Ultimus thralls.
Ah, também serve.
And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Motivos para lutar. Ela foi lá falar com os guardas? Tá. Certa forma, o prostíbulo é um bom lugar para informações, né, velho? Se eu fosse o dono do prostíbulo, eu saberia tudo que ia rolar na cidade. Os caras vão lá pra falar. Muita gente é carente. Só quer conversar, tá ligado? É bem comum. Por exemplo, eu fico falando sozinho, fazendo vídeo, sem parar. Eu acho que é bem comum conversar sozinho.
Please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty.
Bruta, viril.
In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
Caralho, mas uma fumada dessa aí.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
É.
If we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with her.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
Tá certo é você, cara.
But I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
Ó, cuidado, hein? A Jill vai te cortar.
We need to consider
É, falei.
where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
É.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Ah. Você for com 3 survivors ou com um só? Tô com 2. Diferente, hein?
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in war. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And
Okay.
glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Tá certo.
Us.
Eles são aquela vida dos caras racistas lá. Ah, velho. Deixa morrer, é racista, que se foda.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just...
Ah, aqueles espíritos esquisitos lá.
The road from Oriflamme. We just passed more when...
F.
Joseph.
It's all right. Just rest now.
Joseph está morto.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now.
É.
We should...
Tem Flash Traverson? Claro que não tem Flash Traverson. Peraí. Pra quê? Bom, eu não peguei os itens de cura, né? Eu tô indo na loucura, sem item de cura nenhum. Olha que campo aberto, sem nada a fazer. Parece ter Zelda. The Break of the Wild. Eu já joguei. É um puta mapa grande, vazio do caralho. É legal pra cacete o jogo. Mas é vazio. Tipo esse. Muito bom, mas vazio. Ou Forspoken. Esse é bom, hein? Esse é bom. O joguinho bosta. Eu joguei Forspoken inteiro. Tipo assim, a história, né? Que é o DLC, né? Fiquei sabendo da DLC de Forspoken. É, mas você não vai jogar DLC, nem fodendo que eu vou jogar DLC. Pagar mó caro. Não tem dinheiro pra isso, não. Motivos para lutar. Tem um monte de quest que eu devia ter feito, são muito legais. É, bom, faz parte. É, os espíritos lá, falei? Pai. Não sei se eu pego. Eu não acho que eu não pego o 34. Uou! 35, né? Opa! Daqui a pouco aparece o Lich. Ô, Dios, tá difícil aí? Comigo, Dios, comigo. Próxima rodada. Não. Como assim, Prowl? Você vai se virar Shiva? Da hora, hein? Da hora. Quem fez isso? Usando essa puta desse golpe aí. Vamos. Já era, terceira rodada. Ah, aqui ó. Falei que era o Lich. O Lich era óbvio que eu deixei o Lich. Caralho, é tão gostoso acertar isso. Vem. Já era. Agora ataca com o Sorovê só amanhã. Se tivesse uns 20 mil de vida, tá bom. Opa! Ai! Porra, eu fiz um negócio à toa ali. Ah, que bosta! Aê! Pei. Toma, agora acabou. É legal acertar esse golpe, pena que eu nunca acerto. Cinzas, tá. Morreu geral na cidade, né? Acho que já era.
There are more.
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
É, a galera tá morta. Não tem nem o que fazer. Isabel deu merda lá. É, a cidade foi massacrada, mas tamo aí. Ó o gado.
The town's thanks.
Gado.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall,
Muito boa essa dubladora dela, né?
Captain.
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts, for now at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt.
Olha o que o sexo não faz, velho.
It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Nossa!
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Ele olhou pra mim e falou, Milady, eu sou menino.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems.
Ajudou, vai.
Solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
É nóis. Acabei essas quests, graças a Deus. Tá.
Our friends seem to have things under control.
Voltar a falar com o Otto. Bora. Onde eu tô? Tô na casa do caralho. E aí, meninão? Eu poderia aumentar minha bolsa de medicamentos. Poderia. Mas eu não vou fazer isso. Porque eu sou safado. E dá pra zerar com a bolsa de medicamento básica, né? Tipo assim, é só não jogar que nem um animal.
Clive,
Hi.
go on then.
Esqueci aqui, ó.
Me blind, you
Só gastei poção. Potion. É, não gastou super potion, só potion. Não tem mega, é super. Ô, caralho. As minas, eu posso comprar o vestidão pra elas. Mó rolê, velho, essa quest do vestido. E você não ganha porra nenhuma praticamente, só ganha um NPC com vestido.
Was wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Eu sou o protagonista.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nation's still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days old.
Tava muito bom.
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point.
É.
Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Tyre says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Deixa eu falar com o meu... Ah, eu acho que é o momento de falar da Jotter. Acho que finalmente chegou o momento. Vamos ver se eu tenho... Vai ter cutscene, depois eu vou falar sobre ela.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
Esse é suave, ele é um deus?
What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit, but they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. That's why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Sorry, inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost.
Nossa.
We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Caralho.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Ok. Porra, o G só tá podre, velho. Muito bom o personagem, cara. Ah, eu consigo falar da Jot. Acho que é muito cedo falar dela ainda. Vou esperar um pouco. Acho que tem um momento certo. Acho que eu até sei qual vai ser.
What's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities.
Ah, isso aí é normal.
The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map.
Aw.
This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Eu te amo.
Tyre not such a talented healer. I would surely have been inclined to agree. Thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Ele é Fênix, velho. Ele tá suave.
I'll look after him.
Ele tá curtindo, vai, Dio. Tá. Deixa eu lá. Onde eu tenho que ir agora? Um lugar novo. Nice. É no deserto? Tá. Nice. A gente vai com galera agora? Ó, da hora, hein? Só os brabo. Capa d'água. Só...
The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candor was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tá.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Ó, que legal. Que da hora. Bom, vamos lá.
Assuming they will allow it, the echoes have a will of their own.
Ah, os bichos aqui, ó. Piranha. Ai, ah. Que na moral aí. Caiu. Ah, tá no merda. Ok. Pra cá? Where go? Tem como passar por aqui? Ah. Ó, tem mais bichinho ali. E aí, rapaziada? Morreu? Nossa, tem um a fênix. Ah, velho. Que ódio quando eu erro. Já era. Ih, caiu. Falta um. Suave. Nem sei como eu dei esse golpe da hora, mas eu dei. 18 de guio. Tônico. Eu gastei meu tônico?
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
É o dólar de ET. Desce. Caiu. Já era. Foi a garuda que fez isso? Já. Ah, o moleque ajuda pra caralho. Agora eu tenho 3 Samus no meu time. Eu e mais 2. Lógico, eu 2, mano. Mas o melhor personagem, na minha opinião, é o Joshua. Ele é incrível. Vocês estão entendendo? O moleque é muito esforçado. Nunca teve inveja do irmão nem nada. Mesmo depois de tudo a merda que ele passou. E a mãe dele era o demônio. Vocês estão ligados? Vocês viram a mãe dele, né? Não é uma mulher muito legal, não. Tá, onde eu tenho que ir? Beleza. Tem cara de boss battle, hein?
They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Como é que eu posso aproximar? Eu sem resistência a éter? Porra. Não quero ter lutas difíceis contra aqueles 3 rosas do deserto. Ter rolos do deserto é foda. Vamos lá. Tô suave, só ninguém vem encher meu saco, que eu não encho o saco de ninguém. É, pra cá mesmo.
We're nearly there. Have you been to Tabor before?
Ah, uma vez. Pô, aquele cara lá? Ah, vestia. Parece aquele cara da cidade lá que ajudou.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Tá, é aqui, né? Suspeita, hein? Bizarra, velho.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
O quê?
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Ela tá quase chorando.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar.
Quê?
Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canberra. Then it is Waloeda Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes.
Hum.
And the Black Galleon sails up at one man's behest. Barnabas Thom.
Da hora.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard are being paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Da porra!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What did you...
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
Vai sim. Esse filho da puta vai sim.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Já era. Todo mundo está morto.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris.
Ah, menina, a Midi.
A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
É, ele chegou, resolveu a situação e vazou. Gosto de personagem assim. Pô, puta vilão legal. Não precisava ser o último, né? É, pois é.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Nossa, que personagem desperdiçada, velho.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apodatory meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role,
Putinha Barnabas.
like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
É isso, acabou o personagem. É isso, não acontece mais. Acabou. Muito personagem interessante.
Be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Gostou da cunhadinha, né, Clive?
farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yose.
É isso, acabou o personagem, mas que tinha tudo pra ser super interessante. É isso. Acabou. Tem uma size que ela aparece, mas foda-se, tá ligado? É que Jesus é um homem. É um homem. E um passarinho também, mas um homem. E um passarinho. Gigante de fogo. Totalmente de fogo. Da hora. Porra!
Cares for you very deeply. And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Nossa, você foi muito filha da puta. O que você tem de bom pra mim? Diamante, faz seda. Só lixo. Só lixo. Tem que chegar ali. Tá. What the fuck? Ezio Auditore.
Cyril, how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see. You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance.
Galera doente, cara.
We serve both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Ah, selo.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing...
Vocês são muitos Assassin's Creed, é fácil achar vocês.
You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
It's a Canva then.
We'll talk about this later.
Mas do que, claro? Seu irmão já é velho. Se o cara tem os...
You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
É. É. Peraí, pra cá. Pra cá. Calma. Som. Agora, gente, vou fazer o seguinte. Tá bom já por hoje, né? Falou, até a próxima.